What's up, internets? This is John Delony with Ramsey Network. Today we are talking about fear and failure and anxiety. I'm so stressed that I'm tanking my life, okay? I'm gonna be answering an email that somebody sent in to askjohn@ramseysolutions.com. So here we go. Hi, John. What's up? Hope you're doing good. I am good, very good. Hope your day is going well. Big time it is. Firstly, I want to let you know that I really enjoy your YouTube videos and your insights when you co-host the Dave Ramsey Show. Thank you. Let's be honest, I'm carrying that show. We all know that, but whatever. My name is Michael. I'm finishing my first year as a staff accountant in a Big Four accounting firm. I still need to pass all 4 sections of the CPA exam. I stopped studying in December as I had multiple medical conditions I needed to take care of, and working from home during COVID has been challenging enough, let alone finding time to study. As well, my wife and I had our second child 5 weeks ago. Dude, you gotta lead with that one, right? That's a big deal. Congratulations. I know I have a lot on my plate, but I realize that there will never be a perfect time to study, and it only gets harder to tackle these exams as I advance in my career. Yes, I failed 2 of the 4 tests thus far, and truthfully, I failed pretty miserably, and I knew going into the exam I was not prepared. I've been reflecting on that experience, and I realized it was not just the material that was a big challenge, but the mental battle of continuing to persevere, make mistakes, and stay patient when I'm not getting something. I'm beginning to study again. I want to make sure I'm better prepared with a healthy mindset. Thank you for your contributions to helping so many people. I help like 32, 36, 48 people max, but thank you, Michael. I appreciate your vulnerability, your email, and so let's dig in, okay? So first I want to look at the facts here, okay? The last, let's say 6 months, you've had major medical conditions. Your wife and you had a second kid who's now 5 weeks old. That means you've also had a pregnant wife in your home, under lockdown, under quarantine, probably cut off from her community, probably worried about COVID and pregnancy and the baby and all that. Number 3, you work for a Big Four accounting firm as an associate. That means you mow the lawn out front in addition to doing the accounting work and making coffee and making sure everybody's good. That's a hard job, man. So congratulations on landing that job, but it's tough. You also have another kid that you have to parent who now has a baby brother or sister that just got brought into the house. That's a lot. Michael, nothing in your life should be smooth right now. Every anxiety alarm you have should be going off right now. We're in the middle of a pandemic. You're a new dad for the second time. You've got a crazy job that's super busy. You've got a wife who has been pregnant and who is now a new mom, and you've had major medical issues. That's what anxiety is for, to let you know, man, things are not good. And then you pile on top of that one of the hardest licensure exams there is, which is the CPA exam. And for those of you who don't know, CPA exam is 4 separate exams that you got to pass in succession to be able to be licensed. And if Michael here doesn't pass, Michael gets fired from his job. He's probably got a mortgage. He's got 2 little kids. He's got his own medical issues. That's a lot of pressure. And you say here that you tanked the exam. You didn't study very hard. In fact, you self-sabotaged. You knew going in you weren't going to pass this exam. And you crashed it. So congratulations, Michael. You attempted to crash the plane and you succeeded. So we're already on to step 2, right? Not really. But here's the deal. Anxiety and fear stress us out. They run our cortisol and adrenaline. If you've been doing it for 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 4 months or 6 months, and then you get a real stressful moment, you got nothing left in the tank. You just get exhausted and it burns you out. So Michael, here's what I'm recommending you do, okay? We're gonna go through 4 steps, all right? So number 1, facts are your friends. I want you to write down the facts of this situation. You got hired by a Big Four firm. They don't just hand those jobs out, okay? That means you are a stud when it comes to academic work. You've been really successful in the classroom. That means you passed a rigorous interview process, and you must be good. You must be good at what you're doing, and you must have shown in the past, you've demonstrated that you've been good before. That means you can be successful. That means that a Big Four firm said, that guy, Michael, is gonna make us money. They would not have hired you on a whim. They would not have hired you if they thought he might be successful. They don't have time for that. They put a lot of money into the recruitment. They put a lot of money into the wooing and the signing of you, Michael. You have proven that you can be successful as an accountant. Everything up till now has led to this moment. You can do it. I want you to lean on that fact. Fact number 2, your life has been a hurricane, blizzard, diarrhea storm for the past 2 months, 4 months, 6 months. It should not be smooth. It should not be easy. It's okay that it's nuts. It's okay that it's crazy. So I want you to take a spiral out and I want you to write down your feelings, the things that you have experienced over the last 4, 5, 6 months. And it may take a minute or it may just all come flooding out on you. But I want you to write down what you felt like when your wife told you she was pregnant. I want you to write down your fears about parenting 2 kids and how are you going to balance that. I want you to write down your fears about your new job and your successes and how frustrating some things are. And I want you to be honest about the questions you're asking yourself. Is this really what you want to do for the rest of your life? Because anyone who joins a Big 4 firm always asks themselves a few months in, is this what I signed up for? Be honest and vulnerable with yourself. And I want you to write about your fears of your medical conditions. I want you to write about your frustrations with having to work from home. And I want you to write about your fears about, is this ever going to end? And as an accountant, you know the financial nuclear winter we are about to enter because of the COVID shutdown. You know. You're looking at the numbers every day in your job. You're hearing your colleagues talk around the water coolers. I want you to write about your financial fears. I want you to be honest with yourself. You got to get them out of your head and onto the paper. And I want you to acknowledge the reality that they are. Fact number 3, you got a bruised ego because you failed. And if you're working where you're working, you've probably not failed a lot in your life. Now that's a wild generalized guess. Maybe you've been a string of failures through your whole life and you stumbled into the back door of a Big 4 accounting firm, but probably not. You were probably a stud in elementary school. You probably did pretty good in junior high. You were a rock star in high school. You killed it in college, and now you've landed this dope, awesome job. And then you failed your tests. And you knew you could do better. But your ego's bruised, man. And it sucks. Own it. It sucks. I'm disappointed in myself that I failed. And then I want you to stand up. I want you to call somebody that you care about, that you can be vulnerable with, and say, dude, I'm embarrassed that I didn't work hard. Or, I failed because I had so many other more important things going on, like my health and my wife's health and my new baby, that I didn't put the time in, and that's okay. And then fact number 4, you will pass your exams. You will be successful if you choose to be. So when the time is right, and it might not be right now, you say you're about to start studying again, so good for you. If you're ready to rock and roll and ready to party, then go get it done. I want you to go be brave. Being brave means you will make a schedule every day with your wife and you will stick to it. Being brave means you will study rigorously and you will sleep and exercise even if it's taking a walk around the block. And you will hug your new kid. You will hug your other kid. You'll stay connected to them. You will take care of your relationships. And you will study like you've never studied before. You'll pay the money and get a course if you need to. You will bracket off time away from your wife and your kids. And you will crush this exam if you choose to. You will own it. And then you will pass your exams. And then it's time for regulators to mount up. Mike will be rocking on to the break of dawn. This is Dr. John Delony with Ramsey Network. Thanks for joining us. Subscribe, all of the internet things, follows, ats. Hit the little red subscribe button, man. What else are you going to just click on it, man? It's for me. It's for my kids. It's for my I don't know. I'm just making that up. Rock on. Be safe. Be nice.